Good morning, Twitch. We are about to start up. Good morning, YouTube. And thank you for the love. We're about to start up here in a little bit. All right. All right, here we go. Hope everybody had a good week. We got everything. We have everything going. All right. All right. Just looking at a bunch of scammers. All right. We're gonna hit them up later. Oh yeah, where's that scam story I want to read to everybody? Scam story, here we go. Yeah, when Jazz gets on, I want to read this to Jazz so he's aware. Well, this scammer got baited like really bad. So, all right. Well, here we go. Let's go live on the air. Let's launch our day, shall we? So I did play offline this week. Got a few surprises. All right, so I'm rocking the cape today. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it on because, as you know, the cape sometimes does this weird thing where it folds around and cuts through my entire existence. Oh, let's try to see if Discord had an update on my phone. So I don't know if it had an update on the PC. So I want to check Discord while it's connected. Let's see if it'll let me join the room. Nope. Still tripping. All right. Back up. We don't want to change that. We're gonna go to. There we go. All right. Let's see. No thanks. And it immediately lets me join the room as soon as I switch to that network that has the. All right. Yeah, if they say so. All right. I hope audio is going well and everything like that. Alright, the first thing we're going to do today is let's grab a save. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to send some people off to do some work. So, let's talk to the navigator. Oh yeah, today's the day those little chickens get set to roam free. But so I looked it up to see when to do this, and they told everywhere I read said you do it at dusk. You do it an hour before sunset, so they don't roam too far and they find their way back to their coops. That's what we're doing today, an hour before sunsets here in Colorado. We're gonna make sure we send those guys out. I need to save one, two of these. So I can send out four. We'll send out this one, this one, this one, and this one. We can send out four because we need 2 for the balance. And we'll send out 1 support. Oh, okay. And it only takes 50. That used to take a lot more. And that one's gonna be a 6-hour. Yeah. And this one's also 6 hours. Let's see how many we can send out. We need 2. We need to save 2 of them if we can. So 1, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. We'll send out this one. That's 4. And 1 more support. $50. I swear it used to take much more. I know they recalibrated it, so that's good. Alright, we're probably going to end up sending most of these guys. We'll save 1, I think. No. Yeah, we'll try to save 2. So we'll do combat patrol. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normally I would send out all 5 of those, but I gotta try to save 2, so we'll send out 3, and we'll send out the top dogs. So this one, and this one, and then we'll send out our recon along with 1 support. Now let's see. That should be it. And that's 100. And that one's 13 hours. They should come back with something good. Now let's do some balance. We'll do the 2-star balance before we do the 1-star balance. So that takes 150. Alright, and then the last balance just gets whatever we have, right? So we'll send this combat. There we go. And now we're going to be defended by our organics. Yeah, there we go. Let me test the audio real quick. Yep, audio works. All right. Oh yeah, I went to a Paradise Planet yesterday while I was chilling here with the kids. You got a few things that'll attack you, such as this guy right here. I don't like his face. It says deceptively fast, right? But it has 6 legs. Flintlock, what's going on? Good morning. How are you today? Nice to see ya. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by again. All right. And thank you for the raid. The raid thing didn't work. Let me check the stream bots real quick. It should have done something, but it didn't do it. Thank you so much for the raid. And thank you so much, it's Sharpie. I really appreciate it. All right. Thank you, thank you. All right, let me check the stream bot real quick. It didn't do what it's supposed to do, so we got to make sure it's turned on because sometimes. All right, there we go. CloudBot is officially on. Sorry about that. I'm about to replay that. Thank you so much for stopping by and bringing by 4 people for us to have a little bit of fun. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, so yesterday while off stream, I decided that I'm gonna move the home base that I built because something really weird and glitchy happened between my friend God's Tempest and myself. We started off not playing at the same time and ended up building a base right next to each other. Now I don't mind having a neighbor, but I don't think it's fair to God's Tempest to basically encroach on what he had. So what I did was I moved my base. And I want to show just a little bit of what I did. So let's so this is now the new home base, and I want you guys to see a little bit of what I did. In fact, it gave me an opportunity to build a little different. So let's go take a look at that real quick. And by the way, if you play No Man's Sky, this planet that I fought, that I brought friends. Thank you so much, Flintlock. You are the best. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. It's Sharpie. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. That is so awesome. Yep, a little bit of base walkthrough. Alright, so now this is what I'm calling. Let me turn. Oh, I need to turn that guy. I need to shut him down. Yeah, he'll destroy everything. Alright, so this is the main building, like the visitor center, really. You know, you come through and you could hang out here. This is my storage area, and I put a little teleporter. It is not really needed, but because of how the base is, it lifts off the floor a little bit. So this is the teleporter. I have stuff to put here. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I always put these, by the way. I always put these behind the stairs or underneath it. And if you look, they're stacked on top of each other, but it doesn't look like it because of the walls. So I like how that turned out. And I color code everything. So this is the storage area, right? This part was the hardest part to do. This part and this part. Hardest part to do. Hardest part I didn't float them in. And they were so hard to do. This whole section needs to be redone. Where am I? So this planet is pretty amazing, and if you play this game and you want to come to this planet, you are absolutely welcome to do so. And one more thing, by the way, you see these on the base? These are things you avoid. That's the little puffer things. Those are these. So I used to get rid of them and dig them up, but then they come back. Now they start coming back in different points on the base, so I decided to just cover them up and put a caution sticker, let everyone know just to stay away from it. Now let me run to what I did yesterday. I tried not to disturb anything because the planet is really nice. There are no animals on the land. They're all in the ocean and on the air, and it's just really surreal. Like look, let me show you what the weather for this planet is. A refreshing breeze. That's the weather you get on this planet. So if you do play this game and you're in galaxy number 10, let me show you how to get here. You could get here by going to those coordinates that you see on screen. Um, and then we leave that for just a little second. All right. Screenshot it. Come by. Put your base computer down. It does have sentinels, but they're not. They don't attack. So. So this popped out. I built this yesterday. This little. Let's have to delete my other one. When the sun rises, man, this view is amazing. This view is amazing. My man says. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. Let's see. Jay, thank you. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Just doing a little bit of base walkthrough. So this is the main building. Like my kids were down here yesterday. They were playing Hades or something like that, and they wanted to join in on the fun. So I said, all right, you guys want rooms? Let's give you rooms. So this is the little lounge spot above this on this base. Is a little sit down area, so you could just sit down, have your little meeting or whatever. And then this is the living quarters. Now this is just a start. So my son wanted this is what he chose for his setup in his room. He actually plays this game too. So you turn this sucker on and he has a couple of lights in his room. So we'll turn that back off. And my oldest daughter, this is her setup right here. And then let's go. My youngest, she didn't get a chance to decorate yet. She was taking care of some projects she had at school. And I told them that this is our room, me and Lady Roku's room, right? And they were like, "What do you mean?" Oh man. They're like, "What do you mean? What do you mean this is your room? Your room is way bigger than ours." I was like, "Yeah, it's bigger than ours, than yours." And Lady Roku and I, we haven't really done any decoration yet. But this right here, this is a little washroom, right? And this is all for fun, you know? This is all funny, all for fun. And if you notice, those lights come on. They don't always stay on. You won't be able to see them go off because... But yeah, you just saw that green turn. Yeah, that green light disappear right there. It goes on and off when you're in the washroom. But yeah, that's the base. It's a work in progress because I didn't want to encroach on God's Tempest space because he did build his base before mine, right? And so I walked up. And I have a C-class base, and I was a C-class power base, and I was like, yeah, you know, I'm probably gonna get better power because it's more efficient if we have better power. So I went and I just walked around. I found an A-class, and that's what I set up. And then when I set up the A-class, Tempest logs in, and our bases are right on top of each other. So I was like, that's weird. So, but Tempest was there like a month before me, so I was like, all right, we'll just, I'll just move mine eventually. So what I did was I jumped in my ship, shot out to space, shot out to where I saw the sun was shining on the planet, turned around and shot straight down, and I one shot found an S-class power. Let's see. I landed actually right by that rock right there. And found an S-class power right away. Yeah, and that's what this that's where this is. I landed, jumped out, and I was like, yeah, it has to be broken. Swam out into the water, and there it was. And I was like, it actually is an S-class power just sitting right there. Okay. So yeah, that is a quick base walkthrough. It's not done. I have a lot of work to do on the base, but here we are. You guys are welcome to join and hop in on this planet. Oh, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. It's Sharpie. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for following. I appreciate that. Yeah, I love having the S-Class power. It's so awesome. I'm actually gonna go to the anomaly from here, so. Oh, you found a planet with one animal, and it's this the little light thing that pops out of the ground. I love those little guys. Those guys are great. Thank you so much for following this, Sharpie. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna see what the weekend mission is if it shows me. Yeah, that's a rare planet, one of 11. Yeah. It's a free 250 nanites. Hold on, let's see. Hello Games should really fix the cape. The cape has some really crazy issues. Alright, it's not showing me the weekend mission right now because that's also broken. So let me go ahead and leave and resum. And actually, I'm gonna go to a different. I'm gonna go to a different system to try to summon the anomaly there. That's the problem we've been having lately is we're trying to do the weekend mission together and it only shows up for one person. So let's go back to my freighter and see if it'll show up there. It's a planet of lights. Nice. The collectibles are yeah, I love the collectibles on the planets of lights. Because you know you could change the color of those lights, right? Let me show you real quick with a quick pop through on the freighter. Oh, wrong door. I'm still getting used to my freighter. Oh, and I made a 10 forward. I know someone asked me about making a 10 forward a little while back, and I made a 10 forward. Now, if you look on this deck, you know, I usually just have random colors, and I was down here and I asked my son, daughter, and Lady Roku, pick a color, and they just popped out whatever color comes to their mind, and we could change the color to these things as we lay them down. This is the observation deck on my freighter, my freighter. Just step outside and look into space. Oh, these guys must be coming from a party. What was going on in here? So this is 10 forward. I created this a little while back. This is to represent 10 forward on Star Trek. I don't remember having like a party deck on yeah, I don't remember having a party deck on in Star Wars because I watch both. But this is to represent 10 forward. You got a little stage here. You get a chance to pop up here and step in front of the mic. You get a chance to either dance or show your skills off, or got the music going. Yeah. Look at that. That's 10 forward, guys. Right? Yeah. They don't have a like a party deck for functions. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is 10 forward. If you look at pictures online, it closely matches. The parts that closely matches are going to be the bar and these four first few tables, and then I just pop these in because they have some really tall tables, but I didn't put those in because then I'd have to make this room way bigger. So But I do know people would come in and sing on in Star Trek and perform. So I also put that stage in. We got that scary flashing that happens from time to time. That's crazy. And you could modify, if you're new to the game and you just got your freighter, you could modify your freighter to do whatever you want to do. In fact, if you go into my if you go in here, you'll find that this is modified to and color coded, by the way. Let's step out. If you notice, they're color coded. Like, these are miscellaneous, and if you go in this storage container, you'll see that most of the stuff here has the blue background. And let's go to showcase that. We go to the freighter. See, everything in there is red, and I just found out about this today. That's how it always goes. You start one thing and get this. Yep. We call that the squirrel effect or shiny effect. Like, we see a squirrel, or we want to get that shiny. But yeah, if you take a look, everything is color coded, and it's color coded based on the background of the card that the thing is. Yeah. That always scare visitors. God. All right. So yeah, I mean, and remember, you could modify this to be whatever you want. Anything that pops into your imagination, you can modify this to look like it. Let's see. I'm gonna allow that. I'm gonna allow it. Yep. Nip. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta be careful with nip buds. Gotta be careful with the nip in this game. If you're in a regular system and you have nip buds on you, and you're flying, you're probably gonna get pulled over. All right. Frost crystals. Alright, we're gonna get started on a few. Oh, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So I had to modify that so I could hear when someone follows. Before, it had the default, and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't tell me. Take a minute to celebrate. Thank you, Jay, for following. Thank you. Yeah. So check this out. This is the trophy room right here. Look at that. This is this from all the glyph planets that I've been on. So if you see a glyph that you're like, whoa, you don't recognize, just look out for these rare planets. Like it's one of 11. It's all different type of glyphs, and I think I collected all different types so far. And I'm just gonna fill this room. This is not a glyph, but you'll see this. You'll go on a planet and one day you'll just see this just there, and you're like, what is that? You can actually hide in this from the weather. If you're on planet, you can just go in it, and when you see it, and you don't have to build it. It appears on planets from time to time. Let's see. Yep, you are absolutely. That is a good rule of thumb, Flintlock, for real. And if you're just starting out and you're running out of space, you could get yourself a nice little C-class hauler, because you don't have to fly that. If you're able to get some of the money, you can get a nice little C-Class hauler, and store your stuff in it, so you could call that down whenever you want. If you haven't modified your freighter yet to be able to summon it and transfer stuff from it. So, and another thing to do is let's see. If you're really strapped for cash and you know that you're not playing for that day, you're just gonna hang out for like one of the days you're just gonna hang out, you could stand in the anomaly by the Nexus, and someone like myself, if I come by and I see, no, you don't have to stand, it's better to sit. So if I come by and I see you sitting in front of the Nexus, what I'll do is I'll donate whatever I have. Like, I usually come in with some extra stuff and just quickly donate them, because if someone's looking for help, that's the way we help in game. We help out, because the game starts you off with pretty much nothing. So, and we know about that. Alright, so we're gonna check, oh no, we needed to check to see if the weekend mission popped up. Waiting for Jazz to see if he's gonna come online, and so we can do the weekend mission. Alright, there it is. I don't have a hauler, but I modify one of my actually, yeah, one of my ship is like 48 whatever, so I did modify one of my ships to give me a lot of space. Yep. System is this? This is a regular system, so I would never attack these guys, because if I attack them, then space police will try to intercept. Whoa! How did that miss? I installed this new drift feature on my starship. It's where is it? Where is the new drift feature? I don't see it. Oh, here we go. This right here, the flight assist override, it allows you to drift in space. I don't know the real reason for it. All I know is it made my ship faster, so I actually added it. So. Okay, so we're gonna be constructing an outpost somewhere. All right, that should be easy enough. So I'll wait for Jazz to come on board, and when Jazz does, I will work on this. We'll work on this together. Probably gotta jump around until I find a location where it actually opens up for myself and for Jazz. Now, I mentioned that the cape is broken, right? And it is. Let me see if I can find somebody. Nope. Everyone here, their capes are showing, so let's run and see if we can find somebody that has their cape on, and I can tell they have their cape on because it doesn't show on. Alright, here we go. This person, their cape is on, but the cape doesn't show. Just the jetpack portion of the cape shows, which is just weird, and they really need to fix that. Yeah, because if they made the jetpack at least decent looking, you know. So for other players in-game, they don't see my cape. And the funny thing is, I think the first time they released the cape, it actually worked. This guy right here, same situation. Cape won't show up, but that's okay. Alright, so we got the info we needed. Let's go and let's do some derelict freighters. Oh, and I suspect that Hello Games is gearing up to release something, um, because of some glitches that I've noticed in game. So let's see, Blue Squid, Agency Outlaw. We're gonna go to first. We'll go to Yellow Store. Let's see. Let's see. I never use the cape. I rock the shark face. Oh, yeah. So usually I don't use a cape. Like whenever it starts cutting, because it lands weird in your body. Like it cuts through you sometimes. It's just weird, right? And I would use the Royal Jetpack from time to time. Oh, and you know what? That's what I need to change it, because there's a glitch with the cape when you're on derelict freighters. When you're wearing the cape, it makes it forces you to first-person view, and you can't even shoot. Like you could take damage, but you can't dole out damage. So for derelict freighters, I definitely go to this Royal Jetpack. Looking like a Mandalorian over here without his cape. So let's get a quick save. Yeah, they really, I mean, the cape is cool. They just gotta fix all the little issues that we have with it, you know? One thing I thought that they would let us do is keep our new little Sentinel drone with us while we do the derelict freighter runs, but they didn't. They didn't think that far ahead to do that. Now this mission is broken for me, so you'll see me skip a few things. I'm here for let's see, what am I here for today? Bulkhead. You can fly for just a little bit when you get here. Alright, let's collect. Oh, first one. First one, you get the credentials. And I know this looks like it's gonna be simple, but you actually have to fight. In this one, you have to. There are things here that will attack you. There's one station that we go to that has nothing, and we run. Well, it has the little squiddies, but they're fine. They're not that hard. Oh, it's giving out nanites today. So yeah, that base, I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm gonna build up some more things. Like I want to build like a massive garage type bay. Let's see how that turns out, because it's hard to get the vehicles into garages. So I'm gonna see how that turns out. All right, line them up. my guy at? There you. No, I didn't get them all. I've modified this weapon, by the way, so it is really, really a rapid fire weapon. And with the quick reloads. I think I got all the guys here. Let's see if there are any bombs on the ground. Got eyeball. Alright, so when you're on these derelict freighters and you're doing your run, don't turn these interior teleporters on unless you're trying to do a quick escape. If you're in trouble and you need to get out of there, turn the one that's closest to you on, and then just step in it. It'll take you outside. Where's that guy at? Oh, there you are. You're hiding among the debris. That's okay. We get it. So yeah. So if you're in trouble, like say for instance I was in trouble here, my health is dropping, I would step in this thing, turn it on, it'll take me right out to the one that's actually outside, that's already turned on. Now if you turn them all on as you go, oh wait, yeah, see, step by. You can ask lift builders to increase the size of the power doors. Yeah, you can open 3 tall, 3 times wide. Only way I know to get a real bay door. Yeah. So I'm gonna try some things that are in my head and see if I could get like a really nice garage, but it's most likely gonna be a garage without a top because those ones are the ones that causes a problem because you can't really build the cars in them. Or maybe I'll do like a split. So I'll build the bays, then I'll build the things underneath it, and I'll cover those, right? Make it nice and large. And then on the other side for the mech who has to have the open air, I'll build like a big box with no cover so it could get summoned in and out. So it has to have the open top. So alright, let me show you the weapon of choice right now, really fast. So I'm using the pulse splitter, and I've gotten the pulse splitter to 6,842.3 damage by modifying these and swapping them out to where I get like 2% damage. I wish it was 3% damage, which exists, but it's the fire rate that you want to pay attention to and the reload times. So whenever I go to shoot these things now, it kills them faster than they can react. And I'll give an example here. So this guy right here, normally I'd kill him and he'd get one shot out, but when I start, it doesn't even get a chance because of my fire rate. My fire rate is extremely high. So I don't think I'm gonna trade fire rate for damage anytime soon. Like if I got a 3% damage that drastically lowers my fire rate, I'm probably not gonna do that because I'm telling you it's Artemis. Oh, a Mind Arc to Artemis. Are you working on your your mech? Because I have a ton of those things and nothing. I don't have anything to do with. Like right here, I got like 20 of them. So if you ever need those, you let me know. Oh, you're doing the story part. Okay. Oh, I'll show you the mech. I have to get off the derelict freighter in order to show you the mech, okay? I renamed my mech Goliath. Let's see if it shows a snap. Let's see if it shows it. Let's see. If I go here. Nah, it won't show it. I'll show you my mech when I'm done with this derelict freighter. Alright, I got all the boxes. This one usually have 2 or 3 of them. But lately they haven't been spawning. And when they do spawn, they're stuck in the ground. Or in the bulkhead. It's weird. See, they're stuck in the bulkhead and they can't really kill you or shoot you from the bulkhead, so they're just like, they're just annoyingly there. Got a nice little S-Class pulse engine upgrade. I think one of my kids' alarms are going off. They set alarms on everything because they want to make sure that they're on time and all that stuff for whatever it is that they do around the house on the weekends. And they never get up to their alarms. Just leave them and let them run. Alright, let's see. Twitch is probably not going to like that and probably will remove the audio from my VOD because of the alarm that's going off, but I don't care. I'm here to have fun with you guys, not Twitch. Some of their rules are just ridiculous. Like the DCMA rule is absolutely ridiculous. I know an up and coming singer, really good singer, and writes her own songs, does her own music videos and stuff like that. The name is Defia, by the way, if you're ever interested in looking and checking her out. It's DAPHYA. And you know, I asked her, hey, you cool with me playing your music on stream, live on stream? And she's like, yes, explicitly yes. Give me airplay wherever I can get it. I'm like, yeah. I stream every Saturday and Sunday because I work regularly throughout the week, and sometimes I'm able to stream on Fridays. And whenever I do, it's usually for at least 2 to 3 hours. Because I gotta do chores around the house on Saturday and Sundays. Like Sundays is usually when I jump on the riding mower and cut the lawn, and Saturdays is when I cook for the family. So whenever I do retire though from my job, I'm gonna be streaming like every day, as long as I'm not taking Lady Roku to work, because I've been working for a long time, and I've been doing what I've been doing. I work in IT for over 10 years. Like before that, I was in the military. So what I'll do is once I'm retired from my current work, my current job, which I'm eligible in like 7 years. Well, yeah, seven years. I'll be doing this to just hang out and stream for hours, but other than that, the regular days. Cause if I streamed after I got off work, I'd just be streaming for like an hour tops. You know, that's not enough time to hang out and just chill and have fun with everyone. So, but yeah, I'm here every Saturday unless I'm not feeling well or unless I'm being taken Colorado Springs. All right, so we are done here. And I'm going to fabricate the bulkhead. Now, this particular derelict freighter, let me step to the heater real quick. This particular derelict freighter, I recommend this derelict freighter because because of these upgrades that you get from this derelict freighter. When you do get the hyperdrive module for your freighter, it's actually 250 light years, which is the best hyperdrive module that's out there. My dad was in Navy and always asks. Yeah, you see, in the Navy, you know, you don't have a number. You have. I was an E5 and I was MA and the yeoman. So I did base police and I did office work. And the equivalent for the Army is 31 Bravo for base police. So yeah, I did 10 years in the Navy. So, but you don't have a number for the Navy because they do it a little different. I was E5 when I got out. So yeah, let's go show you that mech, huh? Let's go show you that mech. So if you notice, I only activated one teleporter. That's the teleporter. Was that his service number? Because I just went by my they just used my social when I got in. Okay, yeah. When I joined, they didn't issue service. Well, they probably did, but they didn't care about it. They would give us they gave us they let us use our social security numbers as our identification, our identifiers for like clerical stuff, like, you know what I mean, like for work, stuff like that. But yeah, at first I thought you meant the MOS, which would have been 31 Bravo on example. I could use the silver. Can I use the silver? Maybe I'll take his platinum. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, Flintlock. The old bot gets out. It gets a little out of hand. Yeah. And I don't know what size to set a long message as. It's because sometimes you get those people dropping in and saying, "Oh, do you want to buy followers?" And they just like leave this long message. So that's the reason I got that one. And I mean, I've gotten them blocked pretty well, but they're still really rough. But that's why I set the timeout for such a short period. So check this out. I'm about to land and I'm about to show the mech. So get ready to check out the mech. Let me move some stuff over in the meantime. I should have bought that silver. I haven't been to this base in a long time. Who knows what it looks like now? Let's see if it's been reclaimed by overgrowth. or regrowth. Twice it missed. That's okay. There we go. It's been a while since I've been to this base, but this is... I don't want to destroy everything. This is my mech. My kid's alarm stopped. Alright, the AI is disabled right now in the mech. Let me enable the AI real quick. So you could ride in this thing. Save yourself from the environment. See if this, and if there's a violent animal that attacks anomalies or attacks humanoids, it will definitely attack them first. It'll kill them. So the mech rides along with you. It has storage available for you, so there's that. It fights with you. Like if you're in a battle, your mech is likely to protect you during the battle. In fact, I'll do one of those battles because it's time. What's up, little guy? You can't outrun me. You can't outrun me. Who you running from? You can't outrun me. I could jog and keep up with you. What's up, little guy? I'm walking right next to you. Who you running from? Who's chasing you? Show me who's chasing you. Oh, it's me? Oh, okay. That is the mech. It is a wonderful and welcomed addition. Alright, so here we go. Freighter. So I saved that. I used to spend those, and they cost like 5, 10, 15, 20 million to get them, right? But then I stopped getting the rewards, the end rewards for the derelict freighters, so I stopped using my units and saving my units because that's not right. Alright, let's see. What do I have that's worth anything? This is worth a pretty penny, so I'm going to take it to the anomaly and give it away. So is that. 46,000 isn't bad. Oh, it's real nice. You're going to see it in battle. Well, I'm going to try to showcase it in battle. It's hard for me to do it when I'm fighting. Let me go give some stuff away. And then let's go kick a sentinel's nest. I already know that the multi-tool here isn't great at the Sentinel's Nest, so I won't even fight him here. But I will fight him. I'm gonna jump. Actually, I did jump. I didn't, and I hadn't fought him yet. So we're gonna go find some Sentinels to fight, and we're gonna take him out. Jay, have you gotten your freighter yet? I'm sorry about that. It doesn't allow links either because of the because of those actually that was because of some scammers would come in here and they would drop a link so other people would click on, and it'll cause more trouble than anything. So you could message me the link on Twitch and I'll look at it. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, yeah, then yeah, if you remove that you can post whatever you need to put. I'm gonna give this stuff away real quick to if there's anyone that it looks like I have one person that needs something, so let's give them some let's donate. I'm surprised Jazz isn't here yet. Alright, so this is what we look for if you're new to the game, and I try to give to whoever. They could turn that in and actually get the reward for that. So all the stuff that I'm donating, Minnow is going to be able to sell to get a little bit extra units. This could go towards freighter and stuff like that. You got lucky and fun. That's awesome. That is awesome. This one I'll keep for my my new. Actually, I'll install that right now. Let's see what we get. Let's cook that. The Hadal cores, you could turn them into nanites. Lava cores, you could also turn into nanites. $12 million in debt. Yeah, yo. I turned my settlement around. I can tell you a secret way to get rid of that debt. If you get production to be a positive thing, like you're getting a lot of production per day, there's a secret way to do it. I don't know if it's a good way to do it, but there is a secret way to get rid of that debt right away. You could take that debt, save, and turn your system's clock forward a whole day or so. Actually, a whole year. If you turn your system's clock forward a whole year, it'll wipe out the debt, and you come back and reset your system's clock. Well, you go get that save, come back and reset your system's clock, and everything will be good to go. Oh look, we have more people. I'm sorry guys, I donated all that I was gonna donate. Let me check cargo. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I've already donated. All right, so what was I gonna show you? A battle, yeah. There's a way to get an S-Class freighter if you're interested. If you haven't gotten a freighter yet, get your units up. Have at least, I don't know, maybe 500,000. Oh, no, it's million. It's million. You need millions. Let me see what my freighter costs right now, because I think you got to get like 60 mil. Yes, and I'll tell you how to do that. So there's a formula. You play for 3 hours and do 5 jumps, and you'll enter a battle to defend a freighter. But here's how you here's what you'll do once you start that. So you play for 3 hours, then you jump 4 times and get a save. Because on your 5th jump, there will be a battle. You defend that freighter, and once you've beaten all the pirates attacking that freighter, what you're going to do is you're going to land on that freighter, jump out of your ship, much like I am right now out of mine, Like, and you'd be standing next to your ship wherever you land, and all you have to do is just look at the bulkhead, just like this, and it'll tell you. Now, this one is 48, 21, 24 because I've modified it, so it's worth 600 million units. But the very first one you're going to get, even if it's an S class, it's not going to cost that much. But you want to come there with, like, I don't know, maybe 100 mil if you can, maybe just to have a nice cushion. So save whatever you can. Activated indium is going to give you a lot of units whenever you do get a chance. So if somebody gives you activated indium, you can sell that. I don't see where some missions, some weekend missions, use activated indiums, but it's not really used for anything else. So yeah, you jump out of your ship and you load. If it's a C class, if it's less than what you want, say a B class, a C class, you just reload your game and then do that again. So what you're reloading is the actual last jump that you that you had. Sorry about the I got a dry cough, so excuse me for just a second. I live in Colorado where the air is really dry, especially during the summer. So let's go see. Where do I want to kick a Sentinel's nest? Rain Omega has the little creatures that are wilding out. They have a high Sentinel. Let's go see what kind of they have 7 creatures and they have 6. Let's check out the rocky planet here. See if we could we're gonna Sission Prime. Yeah, take your time. Build up the units first because you don't want to find one and find out that you really like that freighter and you don't have the units to get it. Yep. What Flintlock says is absolutely, yep, yeah. Good advice. Flat land to land on. Yeah, this is good right here. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, and by the way, if you get your scanner visor upgraded as well, you can scan things and you'll get units. Like that rock just gave me 59,000 units. So that will also everything helps. Keep that in mind. Where are the animals? I need to see that they're not vicious and violent. Because I would totally kick some sentinels' butt on this planet. Yeah, by the way, you could always come here and if anything we told you you've forgotten, you could always come back here and ask. This is a Q&A, so I'm always willing to answer any questions regarding No Man's Sky or IT security to the best of my knowledge. Let's see, is this guy? No, that one's not going to be violent. I am gonna call my. All right, this one might be. No, no, it won't. Shake. It doesn't. Yep. There is one that's violent. Look, it's trying to kill this herd right now. Will it attack me though? Let's see what Goliath thinks of it. So it'll only attack animals, so that's good. It doesn't have to die. So if that thing attacked, at all, if it attacked humanoids at all, Goliath would be on it right now. Let's make sure that AI is activated. Yep, AI is active. But because it doesn't, Goliath doesn't care about it, so. But it is terrorizing animals. So that means I'm definitely doing the oh, that's this other variation right there. I was trying to see if it would get like a dog's feature without having the horns. All right, let's find the Sentinel's nest. See what we're working with. Don't say off planet, don't say off planet. Alright, it's not off planet, that's fantastic. Let's go kick a Sentinel's nest. You know, if I search for this on foot, I'd never find it. This is going to be a bad spot to fight him, but we're going to do it anyway. Look, I'm like standing sideways. Alright, let's go see what kind of weapon they have to begin with. Oh, look at that. It's a C-class. But it's a yellow and gold Royal Multi-Tool. That is fantastic. Just found a yellow and gold Royal Multi-Tool. I'm looking for an S-Class for Jazz, but let's showcase this just a little while longer. Yellow and gold Royal Multi-Tool. I have to save this spot, so I'm definitely going to beat them down and take it. I'm leaving it here. Look at this guy. He's ready to shoot. You see that? That's okay. I haven't even touched your stuff, bro. he's ready to shoot. Give him a reason to shoot. Where's my, here we go. Where are they at? Where are they at? They can't find me. They can't see me. Freeze. Music, please. There we go. We want to make sure they come from this direction, so we're going to face this direction. There's one stuck down here. Let's go get him. That's why it's bad to fight him on this hill. That's the summoner. That's the healer. You want to get rid of those guys as soon as you can. There goes the doggo. That's not good. We got an incoming storm. We're gonna have to keep an eye on our I don't know what kind of storm it's gonna be, but storm. Got him. Bigger walker coming here soon, and it's hard to see, so give me just a second. Currently on a frost planet. Yeah, those are one of my favorite. Those are some of my favorite planets. get rid of these. Oh man, they're down there. This is what I need right here. There's lightning. So you're going to want to be careful around lightning too, okay? That's a wrap and they're done. That is a wrap and they're done. Let's get in our starship and let's wait out the storm. Let's get a quick save. I am going to save this spot because you could take these, what? Don't hit me like that. Don't kick that either. Thank you. So, I'm going to save this spot because you take these royal multi-tools that you find here and you could turn them into, to actual S-classes. It costs a little bit of nanites, but it's worth it. Here we go. Now I can see. Let's go check out what fell. Ooh. So, cleaned up. We're going to put a base computer down and we're going to leave this as yellow and gold. I guess the walker brain probably fell all the way down. That was a tough one. Well, it was a tough one because of the hill. Alright, let's put a base computer down here and we'll call it yellow and gold. Yellow and gold C. So that way, whenever somebody needs it, and they're like, hey, you got a spot for a yellow and gold, I could come here and just be like, yeah, here you go. Rename this base. Yellow and gold sea. We're out of here. So any royal multi-tool that you find in this area, they're all going to be on any Sentinel's nest on any of the planets. They'll all be yellow and gold royal. And when you defeat the Sentinel's nest, or you defeat the Sentinels on the planet that you're on, all Sentinels will be deactivated until you leave or reload the game. Like Van Pre will fight sentinels for hours, and that's awesome because it gives you a lot of nanites, and nanites is something you really need to collect in this game. Jazz hasn't come on yet. I hope everything's okay, and I hope Hammer is feeling better. So you've been saving your nanites? Alright, yep, see you in a little bit. And when you see nanites on the walls, you go ahead and collect them because, I mean, it doesn't look like a lot, but it adds up. Alright, nothing here, nothing on the walls. You could collect these if you're running out of carbon. You could just collect that and you get a little bit of carbon. It's a safe space to get carbon. You could do that on the space station as well. How many animals do I have? 5 of 7. Where's the other 2? Ground, underground. Yeah, I don't usually wait for the underground one to spawn. So these things will give you one of 2 things: nanites or navigational data. And navigational data, you actually do need it to summon your ships to when you find a summoning spot for your ship. So for instance, if you left your ship all the way over there and you'd be able to summon it by going to this thing and use the navigational data to summon your ship. So you could delete these or you could collect them. You could turn this into nanites. My system is not good. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta, whenever you do find them, collect them. And because I hated those things. I hated, because I got them everywhere I went, I got them. Oh, if you go to the space station, you might be able to get a few. Looks like there's a delivery. And salvage data. Make sure you collect salvage data. That's how you're gonna open up a bunch of stuff in the anomaly. And another thing that Jay, if you've scanned a lot of stuff, and you haven't done this yet, if you've scanned a lot of stuff, you could also go to the guy that looks like Groot on the anomaly, and you'll be able to get some nanites. This thing has 2 suns? No, that's just 1. Planet Hoth. That's what it feels like. Okay, cool. It sounded like you shot just a second ago. You probably just jumped. Yeah, once you've stopped all the sentinels on the planet, that sentinels show up on that. The planet is just pretty much yours for the safety. That antenna that you saw me just find, that'll help you find a minor settlement. Hopefully not the one I already found, though. There's a salt deposit. This one attacks large mammals, so that one might be one that my mech would attack. Nope, it might attack large mammals, but it's not attacking this mammal. Okay, yeah, that works. Let's head over to this minor settlement. A friend of mine that I work with started playing the game. He's like, how do you even get to your ship? I'm like, yeah, you gotta dig a hole because they start you off on a rock planet, and you gotta find a cave and make that cave your temporary base. And so the most important thing is to not worry about where your ship is, to find your cave so you can build your stuff up, and then yeah. They started them off on a rotten planet. It's like, or you could reload it and see if you can get a better planet. Alright, and when you build your suit up, this is one of the things you gotta look for. This, these little white boxes, they'll actually increase your, let's see, it'll increase the pluses that you see for your health. So make sure you collect those. Like so that increases once you build your suit up, right? But it doesn't fill it in. What those do, they allow you to fill that in. Careful with that ship, Goliath. Scratch it. I have insurance, but still. Ooh, look at this thing. That's a nice little weapon. It's an A class and it's fully full slots. Full 24 slots. How do I use to make the storage container work? So the storage containers, you need power. So once you get the storage container, you gotta make sure you have power. So you can use solar panels, or you can use the bio fuel to power it. This little thing is kind of nice. It's an A class little shotgun. It's full slots because it costs slots to max out your I have the solar panels, but they stop working during the night. So what you need to do is put batteries out. So you build a solar panel and then you build batteries with it, and that'll get that to stop dying at night. So I usually do 2 solar panels, 1 battery, and it'll save enough. And the more batteries you build, obviously the longer it'll last. Who's this guy? That one crunches bones. not really a building per se. Oh, hard spot to land. There we go. Home off these. Let's go destination reach. Oh, this one has 2 of these. So if I had taken damage enough to lower my shield to where one of my pluses or whatever would have been gone, I could come here and I could just refill it with these. Because it doesn't the pluses, they don't come back automatically. You gotta wait for that. You gotta refill them. I'm not afraid of heights, I'm afraid of falling. So check this out. Look at this little cliff edge. Well, you know, overall I really like this planet. It's not too bad. It has storms, but it's not like overbearing. It has lightnings and it has meteors. It has animals that attack, but they don't really attack humanoids. So overall, this planet, it's not an M-class planet, obviously, because you can't just walk around without issues, because it has climate. But it has a royal multi-tool. So it's time for us to jump to the next system. So. Potential spot for Jazz to choose a weapon from. They're scanning my cargo. Let's see if I can deflect them. Haha, see? This is why you don't carry nip buds on you. That's why you don't, because the space police, they'll scan you. And if they scan you and catch you with nip bud or contraband, they will attack. That's why I don't carry nip buds on the space police. All right, I'm gonna cook this up. Make nanites out of Pugnium makes nanites. I have plenty of Pugniums. So yeah, you saw that they came out of nowhere with their little scan. When you're in a pirate system, you'll get scanned by pirates. Actually, I can't say it's just pirate systems, but you could get scanned by pirates as well, and then they'll attack you. They'll try to take what you get. But those guys, they don't care what you have. You could have like a grass stuck on your shoe, and they're like, oh yeah, we want that, and they'll come for you. It's not wise for them to come for me, who's been playing for like a while, but they come anyway, and I just space them. So when you get your freighter, I recommend that you build yourself a refiner bay. And if you're on my freighter, you're welcome to use all of these refiners, any of these refiners to refine whatever you need, whenever you need. 47 seconds to get almost 400. Wait, let's put this back. I need one more. Hold on 1 second, 1 second. Allow. I have a really crazy freighter, I think. So if you haven't gotten a freighter yet, it looks like you have a freighter, and that's why you're going to need to make sure you have a bunch of units before you pursue another one. If you hadn't gotten one yet, because your first freighter is free, if you hadn't gotten one yet, you would have been able to get one for free. And the first one, you could potentially, using that formula, you could get your first freighter as an S class for free. But since you already got it, you know, it is what it is. The only way to not get it is to restart another save, which you'll get a chance to do when we do expeditions and stuff like that. So this ratio 25 to 1 is kind of ridiculous. Yeah. So that's why you need to carry a lot of units. If you hadn't gotten one yet, you would have been good to go. And you know what though? They should say that. They should say you could potentially get your first S class for free, because I got excited when I got my first freighter. I just took it, and then it turns out I should have just waited and bought it. Let's get a quick save. So that's 25 to 1. The best ratio for nanites is going to be tainted metals. That's why I gave that guy the pass, because they could go on a derelict freighter and finish that up themselves, and he'd be good to go. This is the best ratio, where it takes 1 and turn it into 2. I haven't seen a ratio as good as this in anything else that we process for nanites. You don't want to go too far from this, because sometimes it steals your resources. So you want to kind of stick close to it. Let me see if that package. I'm waiting for a few packages to get delivered, and my Alexa just dinged. So let me take a quick look and see if anything got delivered. It would have been real early. Yeah, now they're saying arriving tomorrow. It's supposed to arrive today. So that was, how do you... Oh, so a living ship is actually a quest. But to start off the quest, you need an egg. And I'll show you here in a second. Yep. So if you're on the anomaly, sometimes you're lucky enough for somebody to drop off one of these void eggs. They just drop it in your yeah, they just drop it in your suit. You take a void egg, you go to, or you could buy it. You could buy it for Quicksilver. It's not cheap. So you take a void egg, and you have that void egg on your person, in your ship, on your person or in your ship, and you just fly out in space. Once you pulse out in space, it'll start the mission. It's way easier now than it used to be, but not by much. It takes a while to do the living ship mission. It'll take about 3 or 4 days to do it, and that's if you get right back on it, because some of the stuff that you got to do, it takes 24 hours for them to materialize or develop. So give yourself some time to do it, or be patient with it. But it's going to take you all over the galaxy and the last place to go, boy, I tell you, that place was rainy. The animals weren't too bad, but I don't remember if the sentinels were a bunch of clowns. But yeah, that's how you start it. Really surprised Jazz hasn't been on yet. Oh, I was having some problems with my Beats box, and they're working now. So I wanted to have Jazz come and inspect the old 10 forward. And you can totally sit in these chairs. These chairs, I got these. I use these particular chairs because you can sit in all of them. Let's see if I get stuck sitting in this one. You just check out the show while somebody performs. Ah, the Viking is here. See if he's gonna go. Oh, he's getting a drink at the bar. Look, he got a cup. Getting a drink at the bar. Came and got a drink and he's off. Where are those little cups at? They're here somewhere. I need to find them real quick. Flask or something like that. I don't see them. Maybe it doesn't want me to build those here. Or maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot. I was looking in the wrong spot. These tumblers. Little shot glasses. Check that out. Not too bad. It's not on the wall properly, but you know, what are you gonna do? I'll leave it. I like that. I like that. All right, let's go take a look at building that bay, that garage bay. So first we're gonna go to our bases, right? and we're gonna go to Sentinel Force. There we go. Sentinel Force is that planet that I was on, that I built on. And when you get to Sentinel Force, what you'll do is you'll deactivate the Sentinels before you go about on the rest of the planet, because it could get dangerous with Sentinels around in your building. Because if you hit a rock and you start a war, and I don't want holes in on my property, so. In about 9 or 8 or so minutes, I'm gonna talk about a scammer that approached me on Instagram. Let you see. I want everyone to see their tactics and see how I avoided the scam. Oh, yeah, Jay, here we go. So, for this one, I have three solar panels and 2 batteries. And when you go in the battery, it'll tell you the percentage. And right now, it's doing time until charge, because the sun is probably up just a little bit longer. Let's see. Current time is 03. No, the sun shouldn't be up at all. So it just hasn't caught up yet, or they broke them. But right now it's not discharging or using any power. But it does. Oh, it's not doing it because I'm too far away from the. Here we go. So right now the battery is being drained because I put a proximity switch next to my teleporter, and now that I'm standing near it, it's actually using powers. But it'll tell you it's an hour 14 minutes for it to drain, and daylight is coming soon, so you could do that as well. But I recommend using at least 2 batteries or at least 2 solar panels for 1 battery. It makes it charge faster, and you should be good to go from there. Before I take another step, need to disable AI. Oh yeah, and then my little my dragon's head. Didn't show the dragon's head. A dragon's head with a mohawk, or dino head. I call it a dragon's head because I like dragons more than I like dinos. I put a mohawk on the dragon's head. On all of my bases, if you show up at a base and you see this blue mohawk on a dragon's head, you know that's my base. So this is where I have those for now. But I don't really like what I see with them, because they drift off their platforms. But I like where they are. So I'm going to see what happens if I build underneath them. You can summon your starship and use it as a save point. So I jump in, jump out. Alright. Let me see if I could build underneath these real quick. Not really. It doesn't really like it. Alright, so I got a save point. All of my vehicles are probably in the water. Or wherever they are. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Because these things really don't like being in the water, so... There's a flat point over here, a flatter point over here, that I'm hoping that I'll be able to build on. Right here. If I could build these right here, do like a garage style thing, then that'll be great. Let's try it. So we gotta save. Make sure you save before you do any of these things. And if things are working out the way you like it, you might want to make sure you you save as well. So let's delete that. Oh, they fell into the ground. Okay, I see how it is. So that one fell into the ground. This one, these ones disappeared. Let's go see. So we're gonna need them lined up next to each other. There's gonna be a whole lot of rocks that are getting destroyed from this. Alright, I'm gonna have them face that way. So let's get started on that. First, we're gonna build. The very first one I got was this one, but I'm gonna build them in order because this right here is gonna be the last guy, and hopefully. All right, I'm gonna build them all facing this way. So boom. Forgot to change the color to black and yellow. Black and yellow is my little color that I like. So boom, build that guy. You want to give yourself a little bit of room to step between them. That guy. That guy. That's a little too close to that box. So I'm going to go on this side for the Colossus. And then the exterior, the outer, this one really doesn't have to be because it's going to have an open top, so I'm going to put this back here. Alright, we're not going to save yet. We're going to try to build in some floors. It's not going to like this at all. Because they don't like being inside, so... I'm banking on them like being flat more than they like being inside, or more than they hate being inside. See how that one's kind of rised up already? They really don't like being inside, but what I could do is I could flatten the area and place them again if I don't like how they rise up. But they really don't, it doesn't matter how risen up they are, really, to be honest with you. Oh. All right. Nope, that one's way too low. What? No, it's fine. Okay, so we got kind of like a garage deal. I'm gonna try to straighten them up. I'm gonna epically fail on this, so I'm gonna save first. Because it's gonna be like, you can't place that on that once I move it. So, but I'm gonna do the move instead of the delete. So let's see if I could straighten it up. All right, let's do this. We ready? Move. Up, up. Place. All right. So they've changed that. Up, up. That is fantastic. I don't give them enough credit. Sorry, Hello Games. I doubted you. I mean, honestly though. Let's line them all up. Since I can move them, let's line them up with this front right here. Alright. I'll put some that's awesome. All right. They're going to be open bay garage doors. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. They got to be on the ground because they got to be able to just go, you know? So, all right. Let's try it this way. All right. That is not too shabby. And I could probably move this one to about right here. Plenty of room to jump out of there. Plenty. Oh yeah, gotta get a save. This is great. This is great, guys. All right. All right. It's likely that it's still gonna roll off, but it's fine. And this guy is probably gonna be facing the wrong way. Yep, he always faces the wrong way. Everybody else faces that way, because this is all the summoning station is on the other side, and I knew this was gonna happen, but to me it really didn't matter. So there's gonna be nothing covering there, but we will put. They don't really have a ramp, do they? I mean, they have this ramp, but it doesn't snap to. It doesn't snap to that. What about the old stuff? Do we have a ramp? They call it a ramp, but really it's stairs. So I don't really see any other type of ramps. That's okay. We'll use the metal stairs. They call it ramp, but they're stairs. Let's get out of the way. Alright. Lady Roku likes purple. Let's make it a purple garage. Alright, ramps are created so they can go in and out when you're ready to go. Ooh, glasses. Since it's a garage, I'm thinking more metal than anything else. So we're gonna need glass, lots of glass. This structure is going to be massive. All right. Let's use this to block off so I don't take all the glass, but I take a lot of it. Three things of glass should be fine for right now. We'll save. So, let's see. Glass. Here we go. Yeah, I'm aware. We're not going to save that. I'm going to make an eclipsing structure. First, we're going to line it with, what do we got? No, I need to go into I need to go to the middle. If I don't go in the middle, I might not be able to go all the way around. So here we go. First, we pretend we're going to put this down. Oh. We're going to make it gold, but we're going to make the trim gold, and we're going to make the sides purple. Purple and yellow is probably the one I'm going to use. And then we go back out and we go, because they took away your ability to use actual good colors. So I'm able to get what I need from that. So this one might have regrowth because it's on the ground, right? So I don't usually build anything this low to the ground because of regrowth. And regrowth is when you come back, your stuff has been taken over by the environment after you've built your buildings and stuff like that. I'm gonna give this guy 2 ways to get out: through the roof and by walking out that way. So we'll do this, leave that, and we'll do this. All right, so let me pull up that scammer. Let me pull up that scammer. So this was on Instagram. So be careful on Instagram, everyone. So last Tuesday, while I was on my lunch break, I get added on Instagram by somebody, right? And I look at their pictures. Normally, if they don't have anything posted, they're not a real person or a real scammer. So this person had like 3 pictures posted. Obviously, it was of something they stole. So so I went ahead and I didn't care. I I was on lunch. I was eating lunch. Uh, I reached out to this person and I said, that person said after I re-added the person, not to get to know them because if they're not a scammer, I don't really mess with them. I just leave them be because I don't want to ruin somebody's day that's not an actual scammer. So I reached out and because that person said hello. I'm gonna actually use Colossus to see how far up I need to build. And I said hello back. That looks like it's high enough, but I'm gonna go one more. So I'll need to build 3 off the ground. Okay. Alright, so that person says hi. I says, hello, how can I help you? Person replied, I'm Juliana. I says, why does your name say Charlotte? Because it says Charlotte on the on Instagram. And that person says other names, which is weird, right? So I said, that's normal. That person said, and I'm saying person because normally this is not. They send a female. They'll set up a female account to try to scam male victims, and vice versa. So and it doesn't matter what they actually are. That's just how they do it, right? So so I said, oh, that's normal. They said, yes. I said, okay, then where are you from? Then that person said, Alabama. I said, what part? And they said, Greenville. And then they asked me, you? And I said, really? I know Greenville. Truth be told, guys, I don't know Greenville. I just know how to Google. I just know how to use Google Maps real quick. It's really not a talent. It's just, right? So I was like, and they asked me, what part are you from? I never answered. I said, do you know West Commerce Street? They said yes, because they're not going to say no because they think that I might be a potential mark that actually lives in Alabama, and they don't want to waste that the opportunity that they're going to have to pull a scam. I said, I had a friend that worked near the gas station, and they said, that's good. I don't even know if there's a gas station there. I just know that there. I looked it up and saw West Commerce City. I mean West Commerce Street, and wanted to mess with them based on that. In actuality, the door should be back here because that guy faces this way, right? So let's put these up, and then we'll work on the door being on this side. So I said, and they said, that's good. I says, they wanted me to send them gift cards, but told me someone else would reach out to me. This is a typical way to agitate a scammer because you start saying gift card, and it gives them it gets them ready when you start saying someone else is supposed to reach out to you. They're ready to start working on a scam. But they also don't want anyone else scamming you. They want to scam you themselves. So typically, they'll do this. So Says that person says, I don't understand. And I said, me either. I told her, so I make it. I said her because it's gonna play on the sympathy, and you'll see what I mean here in a little bit. I said I told her that if she needed the cards, why can't I just send it to her? And that person responded, okay. And then they said, card for what? So their English is starting to bite just a little bit. It's starting to deteriorate a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with having any accents. There's nothing wrong with even having broken English because you took the time out to learn another language. That's great. However, please don't use it to scam people. All right. And I said it was Target gift cards. And then they says, okay. I said 4 with $500 each. Now I spelt out dollars because if this is an actual scammer, when they write the numerical version of $400 or $500, they always have an error. I won't say it on air because I know scammers are like they like to catch up and stay ahead of the game. So I won't say it on air. And I know that you guys aren't scammers, but I still won't say it on air because I know what scammers will do. So I need to put 3 more there. I almost had enough. So then they asked me for what. I said I think it's to keep her from going to jail or something like that, and that'll come into play later. You'll see. It says then they says, did you give her? So the language is definitely starting to deteriorate. So move this there. Move this there. Move this. Let's get a quick save. All right, this garage is starting to look good. So as a did you give it? It may be scam. They're missing some dialect from the English language there. And I says, I'm supposed to be waiting for someone else, but you might be right. Then they says, did you give her the card? I said, nope. They said, don't. I said, okay. They said, yeah. I says, I'll return them. And they said, what? And I said, I'll return the cards to Target. They says, please can I see picture of the card? So I got them in a panic because now they're like, wait a minute, he's going to return them. No, I don't want him to return them. Need 3 more. You know what? Let's see. Does this require a glass? Yes, it does. Let's go get out a bunch more. Oh, remember I told you that this place has a beautiful view? Well, here we go. Look at that view, guys. Look at that view when the sun rises on this valley. It's not just this valley; it's the entire planet. You get like an ocean front like this, and I'm telling you, the view is spectacular. Look at this view. Yes, they really are annoying. So they said, I said, oh, I was headed back to return them. They says, don't return it. What type of car is it? They're panicking because I'm threatening to return these things. Then they says, I can buy them from you. These are all in separate bubbles, by the way. Then it says, maybe I can gift them to my friends, and pay you. What type? They are panicking. I mean, these came in quick successions. I said, Target gift card, the red ones with dog. So I'm breaking my language because I'm not trying to correct their language. I'm not trying to, because I want them to have their accents and stuff like that so that mom and dad, grandpa, and anyone that's not computer literate or computer savvy will catch up on these little nuances, right? And then they says, I need them and I'll pay you. I says, how much will you pay me? And then they says, you said the person And then the error is there that I usually look out for. For all, I will pay you $1,800 for 4 with $500. That math doesn't add up. I paid. I have 4 cards with $500 on it each. How is it eight? How are they trying to short me $200? So I said, so I'd lose money. Better I just return them and get my money back. It says, can I just see pictures? They said, can I just see picture? And in a different bubble, pictures with a question mark of the card. I said, why though? I thought you knew what they look like. And they said, yeah, I can't use them without codes. Which I'm like, in my head, I'm like, why would I think you would want to use them? Why would I think that you want to use the cards? You shouldn't. I shouldn't be thinking that. Why do you think that I'm thinking that? That's because they were totally gonna try to use the cards, but it's all good. Oh yeah, let's get this structure going. I'm not sure if this is gonna work with a roof, but we're gonna try it. Oh, I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. I need to put these walls up. So let's get a quick save here. So, since I can't use, so that why, so they says, yeah, I can't use them without codes. So that why I need to see them. Why do you need to see them? And at this time, they were changing the background of Instagram in the chat, and I wanted to mess with them to make them think that I don't know anything about Instagram. So I says, why did the colors change? And I spelled colors the European way on purpose. And then they said, and then they changed it. And I said, that what you said made no sense about seeing them and not using codes. I don't understand how the gift cards work. And then they says, I can't nothing, which makes no sense. I'm guessing they meant to say I can't do anything. So, and then I says, why even see them at all? I'll return them. Thanks for saving my $2,000. And then, yeah, and then it says, trust me. They always try to bank on trust. The reason why this is failing for them is because I started off the way I started. You know, I initially jumped into having the cards already, and hell bent on returning to the store to return them, and they didn't get to the point where they could ask me to trust them and say and they didn't get to the point where they could build the trust. So they're trying to force the trust right now. So what? Why won't you go there? Okay, there we go. Yeah, they didn't get the chance to build the trust themselves. Hey, thank you so much, Jay, for stopping by and hanging with me today. Yeah, go take care of yourself. I'll be on next live most likely tomorrow, and then Saturday after that. I really do appreciate you stopping by, and thank you so much for following. I'll be here. Any questions you have, come on by, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Jazz didn't come on, so I didn't do the weekend mission this time, guys. But most likely I'll be doing that tomorrow. Gotta delete that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And then it says, says I'm walking into Target now. Let me take care of this and get back to you. And then they went into another panic because I'm at Target. They says, I'm serious. Why can't you believe me? I told you not to send them. So trust me. Or video call. That's what they said. And then they try to video call They tried to video call me on Instagram, but I was at work. Normally, I would do the video call and fumble around like I don't know how to do it, how to work the camera, etc., etc. But I was at work, so I didn't bother with that. So then I let some time pass, a lot of time, to pretend like I was in Target in line, etc., etc. And then I says, "Did you try to call me? I don't have good signal here. Anyway, thank you so much." The manager said it was a scam. Then I told him you couldn't find cards because they mentioned that they couldn't find cards in their store. I think they deleted that. Yeah. And I told him he couldn't find cards in Alabama, so he's sending cards to the store there. Now you can buy them for yourself, and that actually broke the scammer. They did not like that. But they didn't curse at me yet. Normally they curse at me right now and call me idiot and stuff like that. So then they says yeah, okay. And I got a full refund to it, and they says okay. And then at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, they reach out to me again. I mean, it's like glutton for punishment, right? Alright, I could afford for some covering of this, right? Yeah, right here in this corner. And possibly this one. Alright, this garage is looking good, looking good, looking good. That is a massive garage. And it looks like a T, so my daughter is going to love that. And then at 6 p.m. they hit me up. They says hello. I says hello. Says I'm here now. I don't know what that means. I said okay with a question mark. And do you wish to be in the position I'm? Do you wish to be in the position I'm? I don't know what that means. I already lied to you. I don't know what that means. I was like, what position? What is that? Lied to me. And then here they go. So I don't know what tactics this is, but I think it's a tactic where they're saying that they lied to me about something or another to try to play on this. And I'll show you here in just a second. Let me just get the concrete ready to install, and I could do 300 of those. I'm gonna put that. I gotta get close. I gotta get real close to this because I don't want this in the wrong spots. Right there. Right there. Right there. Structurally, this makes no sense to put this heavy concrete on the wooden bill. But I like it, so. Just a second, I just want to finish this part up, then I get back to reading my scammer buddy. They're not my buddy. I'm just saying buddy because they think they try to play on your emotions like they're your friend. Because this one did try. They even mentioned that they helped me from sending the cards initially. And 22 glass. And they were like, sorry, some men I met online scam and borrowed a loan with my bank and identity, which worth $50,000. I just came back from jail. All right, I just came back from jail. Okay, and I had nothing left. That's why I lied to you to send me those cards to get some food stuff. All right. They're trying to play on my softer side. Little do they know that I served 10 years in the military, in the Navy. 10 years. It wasn't fun and games 10 years. It was straight up 10 tough years. Served those years, honorably discharged. So, I'm not going to be as soft as you think. Alright, let's see what happens when I summon this guy. Yes, he does fly down. And that is fantastic. He won't need ramps. But yeah, he won't need ramps on this end. I'll need to make sure that this actually works. Yes! The garage is a success, guys. Massive bay doors. I'm gonna fill this part in and put some doors in here, etc., etc. Might run power over here too, so give me just a second to work on that. Let's get back to the story. And then it says, sorry I lied and never trust anyone. No one could believe me. I was like, didn't you tell me sending the cards was the scam? And they said, yes, have been scammed through that most of the times. Okay, but I have no food stuff and anything to eat. My mom died when I was in jail. I had no one left to help me. They're obviously lying. Now it does tug on your heartstrings, like, oh man, this is a terrible situation. But I promise you, don't waste your time with this, because they are not telling the truth. They never tell the truth when it comes to this. All right, let's see. Wait. Okay, good. Let's see. This. Come on, come on, come on. This. Come on. Close it off. Yep, there we go. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. There we go. Let's not be weird. Let's not be weird. Boom, that's done. That's locked up right there. Let's go get a save. Alright, and then it says, and then it says, so I said, so what do you want from me? It says, help me with food stuff. I says, that sounds just like the other person said to me. No, that sounds just like what the other person said to me. They said, huh? I said, I'm going to go eat my supper. I said supper because the language situation. It says, like what the person told you? Trust me, I'm really serious. Yeah, okay. It says, okay, supper was good. So tell me, how do I get you money and how much? She said, and that person says, I use Cash App. And I says, that's too bad because I don't use that. And then it says, okay, I can redeem gift cards for money. So full circle, they want the money. Surprise, surprise, right? So needless to say, it's definitely a no for me. I am going to put power out here. Actually, I'm going to put power in here. I'm going to actually run the power in here. Surprise, surprise, they're trying to get the gift card for themselves. These are non-existent gift cards, mind you. I would never send gift cards to anyone that I don't know online, because that's how you get scammed. I mean, I do understand that some of these people are in dire situations, and you know things seem hopeless, and it might very well be hopeless. But the thing is, like, you have a talent. They have a talent to get online and do all these things. Why do you waste it trying to steal money from the elderly? Like, why not make yourself take your talent, even if it's starting out, use your talent for something else. There's absolutely no need for you to use your talent to try to steal from the elderly, like try to steal from anyone. It doesn't make any sense to me at all, and that's why I don't have any mercy towards that, because I would never do such a thing. Never in my life would I pick up my my phone and say, you know what, some elderlies are out of luck today because I want their money. It all that stuff that they had to go through back in the day, it's too much to just take their money like that. I mean, working for what they work for. I mean, granted, things were cheaper back then, but it still wasn't like they still had to work hard, you know. And then this forces them to have to come out of retirement. I can't do that kind of stuff to people. I just can't. So to the best of my abilities, I keep scammers from scamming the elderly. Now, I'm not the best of it at it. There are people way better at keeping them from scamming the elderly than I am. But I'll still continue to do my part as much as I can. I'll still continue to try to is this the inverter? Yeah. To try to keep them from scamming grandma and grandpa, because grandma and grandpa worked hard to build what they want to build. They should be spending their money on grandson right now, not the way our little scammers would like this to go. So if anyone doesn't like that I scam these guys, I understand. Well, I don't scam them. If they don't like that I waste these scammers' time, I totally understand. But I have to do something to protect. Because my sister is a bright young lady, and and that goes without saying when it comes to her. However, my sister, she could fall for this stuff. I don't remember how this goes, so whoa, stop that. That just did its own spin. I don't think it likes that I built that thing just now. Yeah, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like the garage door. Keeping that garage door. Alright, I gotta reload because this thing doesn't like the garage door. See if that fixes whatever glitch that just snuck itself into my game. But yeah, that's my story for the scammer for this week. The saga did continue, but it came full circle. They tried their best to have me send them money. Eventually, I got to the point when they were kept asking me, and I said, I'll give them $5, but I'll mail it to them. And they were like, you want me to sit here and wait for $5 in the mail? And I was like, yeah. I'm going to have to delete that. Yeah, that's still broken, so I'm gonna delete it because it's I don't think it's safe. we'll keep the power there and we'll work on that a different time. But my garage is complete. It doesn't like what I did just now. Everything's all twitchy and glitchy. Let me change my controllers and see if that helps. Give me just a second. Yeah, so twitchy and glitchy. Give me just a second. Alright, changing controllers in 5 minutes. Alright, the controller is changed. It didn't like what I did with the power, but you know I gotta try again, right? You know I can't leave it at that, right? Look, even this wasn't there when I built this, and now it's already doing a regrowth. See that? But that's fine. Alright, we're gonna try the power thing again. Hopefully it doesn't break this controller, right? Wait, we gotta do the inverter. Where's that guy at? Where's the... Did I get the sentinel stuck in the ground? Or did he summon himself? Oh, you're in my building, bro. Watch it. It's the reason why we turned them off. Red inverter, and then we'll do proximity. First off, let's no, we don't want to do all of them at the same time. We want to do one at a time. To the inverter. And the inverter goes here. And this goes here. Alright. Since it's pretty much impossible for me to be trapped in here, I'm gonna connect these guys. Still doesn't like it, but I'm leaving it. I don't know what its problem is, but it's fine with me. We'll work on that later. But we gotta save, we're good to go. And what will I put on top of this particular structure? Need a flag of some sort. Alright, here we go. Which way is the wind blowing? Right here. Hold on. Someone in Discord with me? Nope, I'm here by myself. Flintlock. That looks really nice. By the way, the pictures you sent me in Discord looks really nice. Alright, nope, it's off by a little bit. Man, I am terrible at moving this thing. Right there. There we go. We have a nice garage for our looks like a massive structure. And underneath here we have our submersible. So I need to put something that points out where that is, right? Oh, there's a we're gonna have to build a pool too. I don't know when we're gonna do that, but that's gotta happen. I know exactly what to build. Well, I think I know exactly what to build. And mahogany is gonna be the color. Mahogany is gonna be the color that leads to the old I need to build it up off the ground a little bit, but not too much. Do we have cubes? Cuboids. We still have cubes. Solid cubes. It's the same size. Nope. This is not helping. probably gonna have to get a little bit creative. How do I get this? Because you can't shrink these. And that is way too tall. Okay. Alright, let's free float it. What's their definition of free float? Right there. That's just above the water, and that's perfect. So we'll go to the wood, and we'll place it. We're gonna stop the free float. Let it snap. What? Oh right, it doesn't snap to that, does it? Well, we'll try to free float it. Alright. Free float it right there. Mahogany. Alright. Then we'll go to the snaps. And what we'll do from here is delete that. Let's get a quick save. I'm learning how to do this free float stuff. Alright, now we'll go back to this and we'll go back to mahogany. And we will, you know what? Yeah, why not? Let's put one here, huh? This will lead to my nah. We'll stick to a tiny mahogany. There we go. We could enter the Nautilus from there. Can't summon it, but you can enter it from there. Probably need to do one more. What do you think? Let's see. Mahogany. Yeah, you can for certain enter it from there. Alright, let's go back. Let's do some steps and make those mahogany too. Nice. Try to flip the wrong way right off the bat. Alright. Is that mahogany? Yes it is. And side rails. There we go. No, show yourself. Show yourself. There we want that up a little bit. I know what to do. Let's get runoff rails. Stop that. Stop that. Let's make that. It's already mahogany. Runoff rails, baby. Alright, now the side rails should try to. Oh, I saw it for a second. I saw the. Give it. There it is. One. It has so many options. There we go. Let's get a quick save. Yeah, buddy. Alright, let's get some side rails installed. Mahogany for the win. Because the last time I built my my Nautilus Bay, I couldn't find it. I forgot where I built it and couldn't find it. And we will stop with a shorty right here. There we go. What? Alright, now we will put our little anti-grav underneath. Flyover. Slower. Massive garage. Storage. And I could tell now, there it is. That's where my Nautilus is. And in fact, knowing where it's at, I could actually look down and see it. But, guys, that's 3 hours coming up. So I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to say thank you guys for stopping by today. It's Sharpie. I really appreciate you popping by and stopping with the raid. I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you to Jay and Sharpie for following today. Shout outs to Jazz, Hammer, Rev, Rush. Shout outs to Only Miss Nikki, Ginny. Real big shout outs to you guys. You guys are great. We went over some scammer stuff, but I always want to say, you know, always come by here. If you have questions, come and ask your questions. We'll be happy to answer. I'm always happy to answer. I want to mention to you guys that you guys are awesome. You guys are needed here more than you know. You guys are so appreciated, you wouldn't believe it. I want to say, I always want to end with this. If you're being offered too much online for nothing, it's likely a scam. Please don't give them your information. If you want to waste their time, that's fine, but please don't give them your information. If they offer or they ask for help with, like, oh, you know, my Instagram isn't working. Instagram says I could only use a trusted person to send you this, that, or the other. It also is likely a scam, and I need you to be careful with that. What they're trying to do is they're trying to swap your Instagram account, email account, with theirs to steal whatever you have. So please be careful with that. With that being said, we're not unsympathetic to the situations that they are in, and the possibility that they're being scammed themselves or being taken advantage of. We're not unsympathetic to that. So I'll never knock it. I'll never say, oh, you know, well, I'll never knock the human part of that person. However, I do knock the scamming part. Take your talent somewhere else and do something better with your talent, and stop trying to scam grandma and grandpa. You guys are great. It was a pleasure having you guys here with me today. I will be on tomorrow morning. The stream is going offline in 3, 2, 1. Good night, everybody. Good day, everybody. Take care.